Welcome to the Socialette podcast, where we empower you with the marketing know-how you need to create the business of your dreams. I'm your host, Steph Taylor, and I'm a marketing nerd, Shiraz lover, and passport stamp collector. Join me as I dive into all things small business marketing and deliver them to you in bite-sized, fluff-free lessons every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's get learning. Hey, welcome back to Socialette. This is episode 140. This episode is brought to you by my free content marketing masterclass, 5 steps to your next 10K, your content roadmap. Creating content can take a lot of time, and usually the response ends up being pretty underwhelming. Inside my free masterclass, I'll share my 5-step content marketing roadmap and my sanity-saving content creation strategy with you, so you can create more content in less time and get better results. If that sounds good to you, head to stephtaylor.co/roadmap to register. Okay, on to the episode. Sometimes on social media, it can feel like you're simply posting to crickets, like nobody cares about your business or what you have to say. And it's worse still when a post that you think was going to be super successful ends up falling flat. I know I've said this many times, but the point of social media is to start a two-way conversation with your audience. You shouldn't feel like you're just blasting content out to them all the time with no regard for what they have to say. So in this episode, I'm looking at how you can boost your engagement on social media. Let's get stuck in. Firstly, meaningful captions. A huge pet peeve of mine is when people don't bother with their captions. They treat them like they're an afterthought. Yes, the image grabs attention, but your caption is what encourages people to engage with the post. So spend a little bit of time crafting those captions, put some thought into them, and make them worthwhile reading. Which brings me to number 2. Ask questions and encourage a two-way conversation. Use your captions to start that conversation. An easy way to do this is to simply ask a question or to encourage your followers to share their opinions. Take it one step further and ask them what they're struggling with or what content they'd like to see from you. That way you can make sure you're posting content that they want to engage with. Number 3, share your posts in your Instagram stories. The way that the algorithm works, only a small percentage of your followers will actually see your Instagram posts in their feed. There's simply too much content out there for them to be shown every single post from every single account they follow. But Instagram stories is another way for your content to be seen. Every time you share a post in your Instagram feed, make sure you share that post to your Instagram story as well. You could even add a little caption to the story, teasing at what will be in the post content. That might just entice people to click through and see what the whole post is about. Number 4, reply to your comments meaningfully. A big part of starting a two-way conversation is replying to comments on your posts, not just ignoring them. I tend to reply in batches, maybe once a day or once every 2 days. Otherwise, it's just far too easy to get caught in the Instagram rabbit hole, and it can really disrupt your day and completely ruin your productivity. Okay, number 5, the last one. Only post quality content, not quantity. The number of times that I've said this on the podcast, seriously guys, quantity is not what you want to be going for. Quality is everything these days. If you post junk just to try and hit some imaginary post quota that you've been told you have to hit every day or every week, you're actually going to hurt your engagement. So the best takeaway here is to not just post for the sake of posting. And if you only take one thing away from this episode, let it be that. So that's it for this episode. Head to stephtaylor.co/roadmap to register for my free masterclass. If you're enjoying this podcast, I'd love it if you could take a quick minute just to leave a rating and a review. It means a lot to me when you do. And make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes released every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thanks so much for listening. Catch you next time.